Alright, I'm going to be making an instructional video on how to modify the Nerf Maverick. As you see, it's stock, no spring, nothing. And as you see, the barrel still only comes out tiny bits. You can only load 2 darts maximum at once. The modification I'm going to be doing to it is to make this barrel able to come out all the way. Alright, I'm just going to unscrew the gun. Alright, now the gun's open. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just take out the catch. Take out the catch and the spring and the catch spring and the plunger. You can set all this to the side for now. You don't need it, and it's very easy to put back in. All we need for this modification is the turret. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the turret out. You can press that eject button. And there you go. The turret's out. Now this modification, I'm not going to remove the air restrictors because I'm going to be honest. For every Maverick that I've taken the air restrictors out of, it's made the gun worse. The penny mod has made it worse. Spring stretching has made it worse. And trust me, I'm no Nerf noob. Check this out. Okay? Here's all the spare parts from all the guns I modded. Look at all that. All those PVC things. Those are all my clips and magazines. All these attachments. The big ammunition. Tons and tons of Nerf guns. There's a Vulcan. Long shot in a million pieces. Big other bucket o' Nerf guns. Okay. Tons of Nerf darts. I'm no Nerf noob. I have modified 1,000 Mavericks before, and every single one of them, the air restrictor mod didn't work. So all I do to them now is make it so the barrel come out all the way. What you're going to need for this is a Dremel with a big sanding bit and a small sanding bit. First off, we're going to use the big one. So attach it to your Dremel. Now technically you can use sandpaper for this. It'll just make it 400 times slower. Now, see, hold on, good view of it. Alright, you see that tab right there? You want to sand that off. So, what I'm going to do, take the Dremel to it and sand that off. Alright, as you can see, thanks to the amazing power of a Dremel, that thing is completely gone. There is no tab there anymore. The second tab we have to remove is right here. You see that? Sorry about this. Right here. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Right there. Right there. Now what we're going to do to remove that one, we're going to take off the big sanding bit because you don't need it, and put on the smaller one. Now you have the cone, and you're going to stick it into that little crevice right there, right here, and sand that off. What you probably want to do, while you're doing this, you probably want to push the button that makes the turret come out so that that thing isn't in the way of your sanding, because you obviously don't want to sand it off. Take the Dremel. And again, thanks to the awesome power of a Dremel, that piece is no more. Let's clear that out. You can use sandpaper if you want, but it's no big deal. It's just a little few shavings. You can knock them out. And that's it. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to put the gun back together. Come back in a second. Well, actually, no. You know what? No, I'm going to show you this. what you want to do is first take the catch mechanism right here. Sorry, it's tangled up in the spring. Take the catch mechanism and put it over, take the little hole in it and put it over that metal bar right there. Then take your spring and fit it through there to the end. Then you want to take your plunger, wherever my plunger is, oh sorry, right here. Take your plunger, and this big piece is facing up, and where the air comes out should be facing down. So you want to lock that in place. It should fit nicely in there. Now actually, you know what? No, before you put the plunger in, you want to take the cocking bar and you want to put it, sorry, this is difficult to do with one hand. You want to take it and see that string there. Let's take the plunger out for now so I can show you this better. You want to put the metal bar through that slot. See, you see it coming through? Take this, get a screwdriver or something and pull it out of there. It's being a little bitch right now. Hold on. Ugh. Let me put the camera down for a second. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not. Oh my fucking god. There we go. And put that over there. I don't know if you saw that. I hope so. Now, the last few pieces, you take, now you want to take your plunger and put it in there. Cocking bar, I mean that big piece up there goes behind the cocking bar. This, where the catch spring catches on, should be facing down. Take your catch spring and put it right under the catch right there. And that's the internals. Now I'm just going to screw it back together. And one thing I forgot to say is an obvious one. Put this back in place. So make these gray bars line up to the side. Push this button back here and just simply put it in there and twist the rotation mechanism until it locks into place. And then that's it. That is now your finished internals. Alright, now the gun's all closed up. And if the modification worked, the barrel should come out all the way. And since I didn't do any air restrictor mods or anything, it's not going to be any more powerful, even though, like I said, air restrictor mods on this gun don't help unless you really go far. Push the button, and the barrel comes out all the way. Alright, that's all.